Rogue Actions maybe kind of a little bit back on time. We're up and running, ready to go here. Up and about. Thank you so much. Of course, please hit that subscribe button. It really, really helps us grow. Hit the thumb up, get the comments in. We check them all out. Get in there. Let us know what you guys think. We'd really appreciate it.
I'm feeling disoriented, Heinzie. You told them to hit the button.
Hit it. Smash it.
There you
caress
go.
It.
You only ever say smash. What's this hit?
Nuzzle it. You can nuzzle it. You can treat it mean, keep it keen. You can do whatever you like with it. It's totally up to you. As long as it's activated, that's the most important thing. That's what it's all about. Because you don't want to miss the fun stuff. Okay. Guys, we got a huge, huge one again today, of course. A little bit short and sharp. As we mentioned earlier, slow news week. Of course, you've got a what's in the box? We don't know yet, Cubs, for a couple of days, of course.
Look at this box.
Pimp that. What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
I don't know. I can't open it until Friday at 5 p.m.
Yep.
Pacific
so get that
Standard
Friday,
Time.
5 p.m. Eastern on Cubs Fan Han channel.
No.
You'll find out what's in the box.
5 p.m. Pacific. Yeah, big difference.
What is it with you guys in your time zones? Clocks are hard, man. Seriously. Pacific. All right? Pacific. 5
It's
Pacific.
just the American way, dude.
Hey, guys, check it out. We think it's got something to do with the clue. Puzzle. Crumb's got a
we know it
puzzle
does.
Coming.
Yeah,
it's part of it. Fact. So there we go.
We know it's part of
a
a puzzle. We just don't know what. Like, I think it's puzzle pieces. I think we're actually going to have to assemble a puzzle here.
Have to wait and see. It'll be interesting. But Grit will be there as well. So between the two of you, could take some time to work out exactly what it is. It'll be very interesting to see, that's for sure. So, guys, check that one out, of course. Cubs Fan Han Twitch. Go and check it. Don't want to miss it. Let's get down to it. And, of course, we've had Jabba hit the game last week. Our boy is here. He's a big boy. He's pretty hefty in game. But I'm a little bit annoyed, to be honest, and I think that this is certainly worth a discussion. Now, of course, they have, since the announcement, they've kind of fast-tracked a lot of the releases and new characters, of course, in the game. We've had quite a few marquees jump into the game, of course. We've had Skiff Lando jump in. We've had Chrysanthemum, another marquee as well, jump in. And, of course, we've had Bosch Leia. Bush, Bosch, Bush, call it whatever you want. You get the point, right? Bush, there we go. Like it. Let's roll with it. You get the point. Point is that Leia is not bloody farmable. And that's the annoying thing, especially in shipments. This is the first one I can think of, and tell me if I'm wrong, but this is the first one I can think of where the characters come out, the Galactic Legend's been released before the leading characters have at least been released into weekly / shipment packs. Yeah. Now, I don't know whether this is correct or not. That's what I believe. Now, that's not cool. That's not cool at all, in my opinion, Cubs. The only way that you can get Leia is pretty simple, okay? And, of course, it's in the packs. And those packs, as an average, are around 3 volts to actually unlock that character from about 3-star up to 7-star. So you're looking at some serious cash. So you're looking at $300 US. That's around 500 Australian, just to give you an idea right now with exchange rates, which sucks. So it just sounds gross. It really does. But it's some serious coin, and that's if you don't roll 5s. It's another volt. So that's the other thing as well. So look, Cubs, I think in the past, and the other characters, of course, leading up to Jabba have all hit the shipment packs, the weekly shipments at least. This is probably imminent. Maybe this week. I think Leia will maybe go in the weekly shipments. It hasn't actually dropped yet, of course, but I think it's imminent to happen. So maybe by the time you see this video, it might finally be there. But I'm very, very surprised up until now, Cubs, that she hasn't been available yet in the shipments.
Yeah, it's disappointing, and it breaks precedent that I'm aware of, at least. It's not something, at least for probably most free-to-play players. I'm going to call this maybe a casual whale problem kind of issue. Most free-to-play players aren't necessarily going to be that concerned about getting Jabba right now. They're probably going for profundity still. Having this not in shipments for a week probably isn't going to make a big difference, assuming they get her in there pretty soon. And so I'm not, like, at least on a personal level, I'm not raging about this, other than I just think I just see no point in them not continuing to follow the precedent they've set, which is having these characters farmable once they release the Galactic Legend. So I hope they correct that soon.
Yeah, definitely needs to be released in the shipments ASAP, just to give those, just make it a little bit easier for them to farm. I think that would help a little bit, certainly. So any way that we can accelerate the farming on that, I think that would be absolutely fantastic. Really, really would. But let us know in the comments below. Do you not care? Are we thinking about this too much? Are you peed off as well. Let us know what you guys think, because we'd love to hear your opinion, of course, on that one as well. Now let's get into 3v3. We're into the last final week of 3v3. Couple of whole teams that we've come across. Cubs, I don't know if you've come across any. I've come across a couple, of course. I've come across anything with the cron is gross. We talked about that a little bit earlier on today in your vid. Yeah. But I've been chucking Dash, Quill, and IG11 on defense, and with the cron, that is been getting some serious holds. That's pretty gross, that one, Cubs. It just yeets stuff. It's rough.
It sneaks up on you too, especially when I've seen Dash and been held by an opponent's Dash who had some pretty high dodge chance on that Dash, and it's just so frustrating to go against that.
Yeah, it's not much fun. Of course, Malgus is doing some good work as well. I think Malgus is certainly getting some really interesting holds.
Yeah.
He can also creep up on you. Very, very similar to Dash as well, especially with Darth Revan and Malik specifically in there. That certainly kills a lot of the counters with Malik thrown in there. That one's a little bit rough there too, Cubs.
Yeah,
I don't know
I
if
have
you've
not seen that.
or not. Yeah,
no, I haven't ran into that
gross.
combo. That said, I've kind of, because I was doing my big counseling test, I took a couple weeks off basically from the game, and I've ended up out of Kyber League. I'm in Erodium 1 right now.
You dropped to Erodium. Oh, you're going to have some fun coming back up.
I've gone from Kyber 1 to Erodium 1 over the last couple months. I'll be working my way back up now that I've got more time. But yeah, so I haven't seen the most, let's say, competitive opponents recently.
No, you're going to be having some fun very, very soon, mate, climbing back up there for sure. So, yeah. And, of course, the other one that's done some good work, everyone seems to have figured out the Tuskens now, I found. They're not getting the holds that they do. Everyone's sort of got their head around how to take those down the right way now, so that's pretty cool. But Qui-Gon, I found a really, really rough one, of course. Qui-Gon, Cam, and Jedi Knight Anakin. They're really, really nasty too, that combination. Cam especially. When Qui-Gon dies, of course, they all get supercharged. And Cam can do some nasty stuff. He can just yeet your team pretty quickly if you're not careful. So
high offense, his unique is going to pump up Qui-Gon's Omicron quite a bit. And so, that's
super gross.
And toss Anakin in there with his offensive potential. That's a trap team. Yep.
Yeah, it's really, really gross. So yeah, definitely one that you have to be a little bit cautious of. If it's dialed in right and modded correctly, you got to be damn careful. You don't want to hit the wrong ability at the wrong time for sure. Definitely. Yep. So guys, let us know what your teams are, your trap teams you can call it, or teams that you come up against that you just thought, you know what, I'm really, really struggling here. I've got no answer for this. Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear what you guys think as well. Viewers' choice, of course, Cubs, every single week. Down below is the link. Check it out. Takes you to our Discord channel. Jump in there. There's a section, a channel, Rogue Actions questions. Pop your question in there. That's where we're taking from every single week. Solo Straight gives us this question today, and this is a really cool one. Cubs, thank you so much for the question. Is it finally time, Cubs? Is it finally time? Should Fleet, Mod, and Conquest Energy all contribute to 600 raid tickets per day? Yes or no?
Why the hell isn't it already? Is my question. Like, what? Why? Just why? It makes, to me, this is a no-brainer. This is absolutely a no-brainer. The amount of importance on regular energy versus Cantina energy versus ship energy versus mod energy, they're equal.
Correct.
So why do we have this disparity still? I think this is a very, very outdated quality of life improvement that we need, and we probably don't discuss it enough.
Yeah, I think it certainly needs to be addressed. I mean, and it's probably not so much more important, but it's probably now that raids, we know that there's no more raids coming. I feel raids generally are a lot more devalued in the game, honestly. Yeah. And with that in mind, I think that the whole ticket system is very, very similar to that. I mean, if the game's outdated, why are we still paying a premium in resources to get those 600 tickets for the guild for raids? It just doesn't make sense to me. So whatever you need to farm, we have so many things to farm these days. I just think it's one less thing we have to worry about. But anyway, that's my opinion. You let me know, Cubs. That's fantastic. Guys, let us know in the comments below whether you think we're on the right track or not. I think it's just a simple thing that honestly doesn't matter anymore. Back in the day, it made sense when raids were super competitive. They're kind of an afterthought now. I just don't think that we really need to worry about locking a gate of raid tickets behind a particular type of energy. So let us know in the comments below. Cubs, have fun, mate. Congrats. Congratulations, of course, to the family. Looking forward to hearing all about it, mate. And of course, 5 p.m. Pacific.
5 p.m. Pacific. We're gonna open the box.
Pacific. Friday.
Let's see what's in the box. We're gonna open it. It's gonna be nothing. Absolutely nothing. Please tell me you get that movie reference too.
Jeez, I'll tell you what. There's going to be a hair flick off with you and Grid. That needs to happen for sure.
Did you get the movie reference?
Sorry,
you didn't get the movie reference, did you?
I didn't hear it. Sorry, what was that?
Oh no. Okay. I'll give you one chance here. If anyone knows this, you guys are all going to be leaning on your chairs to see if Heinz is truly cultured or not.
Oh,
all right,
I'm not cultured.
So I said, let's see what's in the box. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Stupid! You're so stupid!
Oh,
you don't know what that's from?
So good. I love it. Is it oh mate, it's late. It's like 3 a.m. right now. I can't think what it's from. I know it, I've heard it.
Do you?
I can't remember where. Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you a hint. It's a pretty stupid comedy movie. It's also a movie where Kramer from Seinfeld made his debut as a man named Stanley Spadowski.
Oh, I'm cooked, mate. I'm cooked. You got me.
A janitor who was obsessed with his mop.
You got me. You cooked.
It's
I'm
UHF.
Done. Oh, God damn it.
Have you seen it?
Guys, let us know in the comments below. Hit the subscribe button.
Have you seen it?
That stupid o'clock. Yeah, he got me. Oh, years ago. I haven't seen it forever. Okay. I remember the expression, but it's been so long.
I'm not letting you end this video without me finding that out.
And let's be clear. I'm not cultured. I'm Australian. There's a difference. Guys, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Thumbs up. Comments. Let us know anything about the topics today in both videos. Link will be down the bottom as well. Let's get after it. We'll see you again next week, guys. Have a great week. We'll see you very, very soon. Let's get this puzzle up and running later this week. Bye, guys. Mwah.